were in there for 3 minutes. 3 minutes in a box of fire.
She's had no memories for 3 months, other than those you've given her.
There's a new world coming.
I look at myself in the mirror, and I don't even know who's looking back at me.
And it's just around the bend.
Whatever you're going to do it now.
There's a new world coming. And it's just around the bend.
What up, people? What is going on? Bigger Ford Entertainment and Jen is in the house. We are here to watch Silo. Jen, tell the people where they can find you, please.
What up, everybody? You guys can catch me on Nerdy AF. You can also catch me guest hosting with Sci-Fi Vision, as well as Real Cinema Therapy, and of course, right here on Bigger Ford Entertainment.
100%. Anybody that's in the chat wants to come and watch this episode with us, you know what to do. Click the link, because we are about to get it started. So first off, Jen, let the people know how excited you are for this episode.
I am hella excited to see how everything is playing out and going down, because this is definitely taking a different adaptation and a twist than the books, and I'm really, really enjoying it. The pacing is perfect. They're keeping us guessing. I really love this whole like theft, crime solving bit that you got Billings involved with Carla. Plus you have, you know, we saw last episode, everybody kind of coming together. So you had Kennedy, you had Lucas, you had Walker, you also had Juliet. We found out like a whole bunch of big reveals. So I am super excited. And I feel like we're going to get a lot more of the now again times, the before then times, whatever, the our time, right?
Yes.
Because last episode was so like Silo heavy. I almost forgot that there was another storyline because that's how good it was. So I'm really
Facts.
excited. So I feel like they're going to really push through. I hope they don't rush it too much, but I feel like we're going to see a lot of the events unfold that we need to see so that it can start, like we need to start setting up everything so that we can have the one big event, which I believe will be the cliffhanger that'll take us into season 4. So I'm really excited, especially because the book and the nowadays, you know, from Shift in the now times is definitely a little bit different with the characters and the way they're portraying everything. I like all the changes. I'm really excited for it. I think it really fits in well to 2026 and things that really draw in an audience. So I'm really liking this so far. I'm super excited.
I'm right there with you. I am enjoying this season so far. I say it all the time. We've been eating good with the shows that we're watching, guys. So we're about to start it right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go.
Mm.
Big up to Brian. He said, I'm back, I'm black, and I'm back. Good job, Brian. What's up, man? Hope you had a great time on your vacation, brother. Message me, man. Definitely.
Hell yeah. Good to hear from you. I'm glad you had a great trip and you are back. Mwah.
Yeah, we missed you. We missed you. I can't lie.
Yeah, facts. We miss you. Canada is awesome, he says.
Oh, you liked it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Wait, Montreal's even better. Trust me on that. And we're gonna talk too, cause I spoke to Chill, and he was gonna reach out to you. I don't know if he did though.
So much cleaner than the United States. Facts. Way cleaner. Nah, you ain't been on subways like ours. That shit's nasty.
Yeah, 100%.
Ugh, that shit's gross. Ooh, remember she just came down looking at him the whole way down. Like,
Yeah.
"Motherfucker, you better not even move. I'm coming for your ass."
Yes.
I know that look. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like don't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm. She don't trust him now.
Nope.
Mm.
And
I was in Toronto to go into comic book stores. Oh shit. Um, I know there's one that Chill does videos from. Maybe you went to that one.
oh, that'd be sick.
Duh.
Camille said that to keep Sims locked up in her house, to keep her husband locked up.
Oh, she did.
I think something like that for his safety. She said on the walkie.
Oh yeah, Julie
You should not
remembers.
stay there. Yep.
Let's go.
Shit, that's Walker's. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she gonna find everybody there. I don't know if Martha's fucking has tunnels in her house.
She better. Hmm.
She ain't gonna remember that. Oh, maybe she will. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they gotta keep it moving. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Shit.
Oh my God, get the fuck out. Jesus. Oh my seat,
Mm.
this is great.
Right?
Cuckoo?
You know?
Sorry.
Facts. No, the facts.
And that was just a reflex, like you already know. So
The pigeon clap, you know?
the walkie-talkie.
Shit.
Did Kenny just walk by them? They didn't even realize?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
shit! Woo!
That was the wrong person to tell.
No, she knows she can't trust her. She's telling her that for a reason.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is she's trying to negotiate and play ball. That's why she said no camera.
I got you.
She's trying to go behind the, because I think she's like, if you know that we're up against that, like you don't have to be on that side, on the algorithm side. You can play it, and yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Let's see, because remember, according
Yeah.
to the algo, she's like the devil. She's like the queen of manipulation, a really good liar, very conniving. So we'll see who's playing who by the end. Hopefully, we'll see who's playing who here.
Facts.
And I like this because I know the role. If it goes a certain way, I know what character it's emulating from the book. This is great.
I love it. Love it.
I do too. Not a lot of showrunners get the adaptations right, and even though
Facts.
this is not like source 100% accurate, the adaptations, in my opinion, are so fitting so far.
100%. I agree. Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Yes.
It's so good.
I'm excited. Let's see if Robert Sims goes back to where he was told to go. I'm a man. Who you tell where to go? I'm a man. Sorry. I gotta put you on to Reggie Bose if you don't
Well,
know
no.
already.
Well, if he does, no, I do. But if he does go back, is he a man or is he a bitch?
It depends if he's already got a plan and he's scheming again.
Hopefully, he has a fucking plan.
Yeah. All right, now time. Let's see where this freaking robot car is going.
Facts. Nah, you could get out.
He's a pussy. Tuck and roll, bitch. Tuck and roll.
You know what I mean?
They should have thrown the key fob out a long time ago, but something tells me it's not going to trip it.
Facts.
Something's overrid that.
Yeah.
Somebody from that ship, the Nebbits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You should have been trying to pop out the computer chip a long time ago.
100%. That's dispenser. Bruh, you'll be
Stop being a
okay.
bitch. Put your hand
You
back
know
in
what I
there.
mean? You'll be okay. What the fuck we doing here?
Stop. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop the
yeah, they
googly
want to have
eyes.
that. Yeah,
Stop.
they don't want down to give that moment, but this is like get the fuck out the car kind of thing. We had this moment later. You know what I mean?
Stop. Mm-mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Your kid.
That thing's going off.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm. This is getting
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
good before, but woo.
Yeah.
Why are you not behind the dashboard or behind the central ripping out?
Facts. Mm. Mm.
No.
Mm. Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
what?
Shit.
Oh, tíralo. Oh,
Mm. Uh. Uh. Shots
mm.
fired.
Does he still not have the shakes?
I don't know. Hmm.
I like
Hmm.
this. I like this.
Me too.
Step it up. You know you're gonna take the deal.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Knox.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta grow some tough skin, bro.
Yep.
That you don't even see them. So this definitely is before 2026 because we see that now.
Facts. Oh yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just lost people.
Yeah.
She is. Dale otra vez.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Okay, well, not that far.
I was gonna say that he's too far.
You know?
Yes.
There's grass. Jump in the grass.
This word, I would have been tucked and rolled.
You know what I
Shit.
mean?
What are you gonna get? Some road rash? I've seen
You
worse on
know?
people on bikes.
Facts. Facts.
It's the Knox and Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Her.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's the best candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Knox and Shirley.
You know? There's another problem they don't even know about. The light bulbs, you know what I mean?
Right.
Juliet. Oh, Knox.
Right. That's gonna question about the father.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Too many people
Hmm.
are questioning him.
Yep.
He's gonna throw somebody over a rail. He's gonna make that nigga snap.
Mm.
Oh. And then he's gonna disappear if he does go, and Billings is gonna think it's him. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Mm. Oh.
Hmm.
She burnt the soup again.
You know?
They do have good chemistry.
They do.
It's a heart.
Yes.
I don't know. I think her source wouldn't come forward, so she just said she made it up so she could still use the information.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm. Oh shit.
Oh, they just raised the stakes.
She's pregnant.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes. Oh, if he's in the house, he's with us, son.
Yeah. He bitched out.
Hmm.
Come on, Sims. Put her in her place. I don't like the fucking way you talk to me. That's what's wrong.
Facts. Oh. Oh.
Shit.
Camille, Robert, duplicate.
Facts. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
At that young age? That's
Facts.
crazy.
Don't be side-eyeing me.
Facts. Does he kind of look like Jaden Smith when he was
Yes,
young?
yes, a
He
hundred
does,
percent. That
eh?
looks just like him. I thought the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. Meaning,
Mm-hmm. What up, Just Me 314? Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jenna. So now there's definitely like this combativeness between them. I love it.
Yep, me too. Liar.
Stop with the googly eyes. Oh, this fucking guy. No, they're gonna escort you.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
escorting you guys.
Mm-hmm. So much for your plan.
Mm. What? Wow.
Nah, this thing is setting her up for some sort of trap.
Mm.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Because they ain't coming back. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't feel bad for you. You asked for all this.
You know? Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Duh. Tomba.
You're a fucking traitor.
You know?
That's how Nazis are born.
Facts.
Because she never left supply and she got put in one of those boxes.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Those those boxes. How'd she? The tunnels that they don't know about yet.
Facts.
Choose her. Say, that's facts. Good mom. Mm. It's a hard knock life for me.
Facts. Funny.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, this bitch.
You know? Mm.
Oh, please don't tell me that's his fucking father.
Oh no.
And Glenda's his sister.
Yep. What's his
Oh,
father?
fucking shit. Oh, thank God.
Wait, what?
Oh, that led to nowhere. That's true. They do kind of. Well, he's definitely older.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Hmm.
Look at Camille.
Mm. Hmm.
Snitch.
Hmm. Hmm. But yep, I knew it. Hmm.
This ruthless
Damn.
fucking bitch.
Damn.
Damn, that's a whole hanger. You're still in the middle of
Hmm.
fucking nowhere.
You know? Hmm. Hmm.
Of course.
Hmm.
This, yep.
Mm.
This is what I was saying. It's got to get into the whole. What? Yeah.
Wow.
Perfect. This is okay. And there's what, 8 episodes or 10?
Not sure. I think 10.
Okay, this is good.
Hopefully
'Cause,
10.
yeah. So next episode we'll find out what this whole plan is in the project, and you'll understand who and why they're gonna build the silos.
Ooh, okay.
That's what this
Okay.
is about. That's what the Save the World comment is about.
I got you.
Which
So,
we
so,
need to get to because we need to see this. And I'm curious to see what she's gonna say as the reason is for saving the world. And I'm sure it's gonna have to do with nuclear weapons in Iran because they've already mentioned that, and that would
hmm
tie in well to everything that's going on like with our time. So it'll make it very believable and people will understand and probably go along with it if they know that they're saving their own.
absolutely. Look at this. Here's Donnie. I didn't even know Donnie was up in here. What
Hey,
up, peeps?
Danny.
He said she has a twin. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Donnie. I said she must have some sort of twin or something. But then Jen reminded me that there's all kinds of like secret passageways and stuff. But I don't know. Does she have a twin, Jen?
No, she does not have a twin. But remember,
Okay.
the silos, the miners have dug tunnels vertically and horizontally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
can get up and down, like we saw Kennedy, right? They moved that door and
Yeah.
they were able to get down. So there are tunnels that go up and down that is much quicker than actually taking and getting all the way to the stairwell.
Okay. 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 That's what I'm saying. Because my first thought was, oh, there's a twin, right? But then when you said about the tunnels, I said, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
she went through the mines to make it because that's where she belongs in the mines. So you want to be
yeah.
like, caught on camera there going into the mines and being seen, and then dipping off, taking a quick stairwell down, or like a quick tunnel, I should say, a quick tunnel down, and winding up right in supply. Especially if you have this like organization that they're already doing to smuggle out the critical supplies that they've been stealing. There's obviously a route. I think she just took that same exact route, and clearly it would take you from supply to the mines in a minute because you want to get there very quickly rather than having to go, cart all the way down to, a hallway and
Mm-hmm.
corridors to get to the main stairwell, then have to go up the stairwell, then cart it all the way back through a hallway, and that's the same path that they would walk. So the way that they're stealing all of this obviously is a quick process and they can't be seen. And I think that's why she wasn't really seen. She probably popped up right somewhere right next
Yeah.
to supply and walked in.
I got you. And we did see hints of them going through these tunnels throughout the season so far, right? So we
Yeah.
do see that there's a lot of hidden tunnels in there. So that's interesting. I really like the way this show is going.
I'm wondering if
And
Kennedy has seen anything because he's been in the tunnels and using them so often. I wonder if he's seen anything and just not
didn't
thought
know
anything
what
of
it
it, or
was.
like
Yeah.
heard people and was like, let me just hide, and doesn't really know who the people are, but at least heard people using those tunnels that weren't his people.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if he has any involvement because them throwing Knox's father into it was definitely, I like that twist.
Yeah, me too,
And then he's dead.
100%. You
So
know?
it went nowhere, but it still was like,
Uh-huh. But then now you know, right?
right,
His father's dead, so his father's not the one doing the stealing. It's the guy that said his father was dead. He's the fucked up guy. He's the one probably setting shit up to steal all the light bulbs and shit and probably
right.
kill that girl.
And
Um,
who
go
knows
ahead.
if the father's really even dead? Like,
That too.
where are they keeping all of this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
This is not part of the books. My theory is that they've already figured out and found a way to tunnel. So if they're in silo 18 and she's hit silo 17, maybe they hit silo 16 or silo 19.
Mm,
And that time, like maybe that's also a dead silo or something's up with that silo or it's empty for whatever reason. And they've obviously moved into that tunnel and or that silo and they're using these supplies to light it because they can't get into supply because Carlo is very specific about who can get into supply and how they're able to do that, and they can't just get into that critical supply. So that's probably
mm-hmm.
why they're stealing all the lights because they need to set up the farm and do everything there so they could survive. So that his Knox's father might be running another silo because like he was part of like this whole big black market. He kept getting arrested and doing all this thing. He's probably best friends with that guy, the Glenda's father, and
Yeah, yeah.
running that shit and doing it back and forth. That's what I would think. I mean,
Absolutely. What
he
the
could
hell?
be dead, but you don't see no body to hear that he just died 2 years later. It could be, but it could be, maybe they're in another silo. Where the fuck else would those supplies be?
Facts. Facts. I don't know what the hell happened here. Okay, there we go. My question to you is: do you think it's actually going to be Kennedy and Lucas that end up going out?
Um, yeah, I could see it happening that way, absolutely. In the
Okay,
book, it's not like this at all.
I got you. I
At
got
all.
you.
This is all, and I really love it. And the showrunners did say that this was going to be the biggest deviation from the books, but they're all getting to the same point. But being
Mm-hmm.
that they've combined characters or used a character to really portray what a different character is in the book, and then change the character from the book to be something different because of the way they're writing the show. There are some changes, and I like it. This is a big deviation. We don't know anything about it, so as somebody that read the books, I love that they're doing it this way. I've seen adaptations, and after reading books, and I'm like, oh God, why? Like I've been disappointed many times over. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
disappointed here because I like the way the storyline has been flowing, and the pacing has been on point. And I like these little twists that they've been throwing in, and it's just like regular episodes that they're throwing in these twists or these surprises. So I kind of really like this direction that they're going in, and again, very different from the books.
Yeah, I like it too. I think we're getting some very interesting stuff that's going to happen now. And like you said, they're probably going to explain why the silos are needed, which is something that I think we should get into. This is episode 6, so we have 4 more to go. So it's interesting.
Very much
I,
so. And we're
I
definitely going to get, I think, next episode, like we saw glimpses of the plan for the silo and the safeguard. I think
mm-hmm.
next episode, we're going to get more of like the plans of how the silo were really actually made and developed in the now times. So even though Silo 18 and Juliet, they might not figure it out next episode, I think it's only because next episode we're going to see people go out and see what really happens when they get to 17 if they go there. They might not go in the right direction and go to a different silo. They are not that far away from each other, these silos.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's very interesting that they do state that they're supposed to be all over the United States, but when it's all said and done, they're not. They're in one general area. Like they're in one state.
Yep. And
So I believe that they are going to keep true to that in the series.
from the
But
book.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
all the silos are right next to each other. They're not like everybody thinks they're in different states. That's kind of how it was, and that was a
Mm-hmm.
lie. And I agree, like the silos are very close, and I think that's why in the pact you can't dig more than 200 yards or whatever it is, because they'll hit another silo within
Silo.
so many feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that they are all in each other. So if you're in 18 and she went to 17, they can have like 16, right? 19,
mm-hmm.
20, like 15. Like
Yeah.
you can have, they're all going to be connected. It's, it would look like a science project.
Yeah, absolutely. So Wook said, Jesus, who's playing who? That's a good question. That is a really good question. I think everybody's playing everybody. I think Juliet is playing Camille and the algorithm. The algorithm's trying to play Juliet. Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you
So,
think, I'm curious to see if, I know that Lucas and Kennedy are going to go out, and I don't mind if they do because I think that would be a really great dynamic. Like, can you imagine both Kennedy and Solo together? And then Lucas Kyle trying to be like, oh my God. Like, I think it would be a funny dynamic. So I do like that idea, but I'm wondering if, like, you saw, like, Juliet try to be sly about it. Like, she's like, so I'm wondering if she might take the place of somebody or if she'll switch off places with somebody. But I don't think that sorry, I don't think that Shirley's going anywhere.
Okay, I got you. I
If it's
got
going to
you.
be somebody that switches with somebody, it'll probably be Knox.
Knox, absolutely. So if 17 is flooded, how is Lucas Kyle going to dig his way over? So I don't think it's flooded yet. Oh well,
It's flooded
maybe
up
where
to a certain floor, but
yeah.
remember her in season two, Solo told Juliet he already did the math and he figured out how many years it'll take for them to flood where they
Yeah.
won't be able to survive. I don't remember what it was, but it was within a couple of years. They had a couple of years. More years than Silo 18 has at this point with the light bulb issue. I know that. It was more than two
Facts.
years.
Facts. And here's the funny thing. He said Lucas was digging up to the pipe. He
Right.
was, he was, and you are correct because that Jen said is flooded to a certain level, and I remember Juliet had to wear like the kind of suit, the air suit to go down there, right? So
Right.
yeah, it would be hard for Lucas to get over there, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know it's flooded. You know
No,
what
but
I
if you
mean?
remember, so you have the electrical pipe that goes into IT, and the second pipe goes into judicial, and judicial's up there. So
Yeah,
if you almost made it to judicial, fine, stay right there and go left.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Or like and start going horizontally rather than vertically, he would hit another silo. The
yeah.
issue is the way he went, like what side of the silo did he go up? Because if Juliet and the door is this way and he went up the back side of it and judicial going left would take him not to Solo and the kids, it would take him to a different silo.
Yeah.
So they really do need to figure out the blueprints and kind of remember that, or at least Juliet does, or at least to find them. And they would probably know what the miners would probably know. Like, oh yeah, this is the tunnel, the main door's under there, but they probably don't know that just off the bat.
Right. And Juliet needs someone to go over there that actually knows the plan to try and find those pipes, right? Because
Right.
that's what her second plan is. When the AI kept saying, or whoever's talking kept saying, Julie has an alternate plan. It's that they're trying to find that other pipe, right?
Right.
So it has to be someone who's capable, and that's why she said Lucas and Kennedy towards the end, right? But I was just like, I could see her doing like an okey doke and telling them it's them, but it's really two different other people, and it's not really Kennedy and Lucas that are gonna go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wondering if she's gonna do. And I could see her doing it with herself and Knox.
Yes, yes,
So
because if Kennedy and Lucas go, AI is not gonna care about not letting them back, right? He wants
no.
them dead. So that's why it didn't really want to do Knox and Shirley because they were too important, and the AI is all. And I think Julie knows that. Julie knows that whoever's gonna go out there, the AI or whatever, probably not trying to get them to come back. So that's why
Right.
she wanted to make someone important.
I'm curious to see what Sims is gonna do with his wife.
Yeah, me too.
Because he definitely was sitting there for a while, just
Yes.
thinking and planning and putting out different like perspectives and avenues and how things would play out in his head. That's what he's good at. So I can see him already trying to figure out what's going to happen. The question is, does he know that she dumped the D4 already in the water 2 hours ago? Because
Facts.
like her son's eating dinner and they're, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's-
I don't I don't think he knows that yet. So
nope.
that's gonna be interesting. So I wonder if the digger's void could allow him to get that high. I thought he was in the mines, meaning way deep. I bet they find their way to another silo via the void. I think they do, right? I think they do. I think they find out how to get to all the rest of the silos, because remember, they already have that little radio where it's like, oh, each silo has its different frequency. So they're probably going to be trying to communicate with other silos, not just 17. They're going to try to communicate with 18 or whichever silos they want,
Right. Right.
Mac Loco said, "Everyone is playing everyone. Welcome to politics." Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
100, 100. And they all are.
Absolutely.
They're all playing each other, thinking that they're doing it for the greater good or for their people or who they think is their people or the silo. Um, it was interesting though that Juliet said she wanted to go back for the kids because she was really trying to appeal to Camille having a child.
Yes.
And you just see how stone cold she don't give a fuck. Like
Mm-hmm.
talk about tables have turned. Like she was all about her son, even though she was trying to play Robert in the first two seasons, and now we see a complete opposite where it like she didn't care. All she cares about is defending the silo. And again, I'm sure it goes back to what Bernard said, which I think was important. What last episode with Sims or two
Yes.
episodes ago, he's like, I can only imagine your wife
What
is
she's
like
going
she can't
through.
say what she's going through. She's probably burning alive from the inside, and
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stress and desperation and weight would make you do the craziest shit that you swear was for the good, but it really was some evil demonic shit.
Absolutely. And I thought she was gonna have kind of a change of heart, but no, the AI complimented her, and it seemed like it gave her that confidence. Like, okay, thank you, and then boom, she said we're getting the vitamin D in the water, and
Fact,
she, yeah, go ahead.
30 seconds of therapy and she was good
You know what I mean? And the AI didn't even tell her to do it. She went in there and said, "Yeah, I did it 2 hours ago." So,
because she already
yeah,
had predicted the pattern. Like she mathematically already could tell what the algorithm was going to ask of her. And in order to prove that she is just as smart and capable as the algorithm, she did it herself. I think she's going to realize that this isn't like some higher power. It's just another person like her talking to her. I
yeah,
think she's going to put that together after this. And that's when like you'll understand who if it's going that way. Hopefully they'll start to bring out what the identity is of the voice, and the voice will slip and say something regarding his silo or
absolutely.
that silo, the silo that he's in.
So you do think that Camille's is probably going to end up having a change of heart, right? Because I can't see her just constantly be like, okay, put the vitamin D in the water, right? Because everybody's going to forget. So the only way for it to stop, well, one, no, because the gas is for the pipe. So the only way for it to stop is for Camille to stop it.
Yeah, I don't know if Camille's gonna have a change of heart. The
I
only
thought she
and like
was, but not anymore.
yeah, no, I think she is very cold-hearted and sinister, and she is hardening herself even more. So, like the fact that she thought she was completely failing at everything, being a mother, being a
Yes.
wife, doing
Yes.
everything, right? And she literally had 30 seconds of a pep talk and kind of realized, like when you heard the algorithm, it changed too, right? It was
Yeah.
like giving her like some really like tough love, and when it saw that she wasn't responding, it took a second and then it readjusted itself. I think
Yes.
she's going to realize that that's a human
Trey.
adjustment. That's a human trait. The computer, an electronic system, wouldn't know feelings.
Right.
Robots wouldn't know that. So I think that's going to be her clue that this is somebody human talking to me, even though it's coming through a computer generated voice. And I might not understand it because they might be a little bit more advanced. Maybe they haven't mind wiped as much as we have, but that's definitely some type of a human that's talking to me. And that's if it's staying true to kind of going somewhere where the book is, I think that's a very logical deduction and that would align with the book. Because in the book you do find out eventually who the voice is and where they're coming from.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know if we find that out this season though. You would know better than I do. You think we find out the voices this season?
I think we're gonna find out that it's a human, and that
Okay.
in another, like we know that Silo won. Like Camille's gonna eventually figure that whole thing out and know that that's a human. I think we'll get to that point. I don't think we'll get the reveal that. Well, maybe we'll get the reveal of the voice's name, and then cut to, that'll be one of the cliffhangers. When we
Cliffhangers.
figure out, yeah, she might figure it out.
I got you. I got you.
Because if she goes
Definitely.
into that legacy room and starts going through like the book, like if she takes the time to reflect, like it told her to, she would go in there and look at those relics and find out the history.
Absolutely, 100%. And I think you're right, right? I think she's gonna find out because I know I always said I think I always thought it was like an AI kind of thing, but I'm more convinced now to what you guys are saying. Well, I mean, you guys read the book, so I should be more convinced. But yeah, I'm more convinced now that, yeah, there's actually people trying to manipulate it and everything like that. And you could tell a little bit of the human emotions that are coming out through the AI. So that's interesting to see. Now, all of this, like you said, like, so you talked about the book earlier, and you said something about, the one silo that's kind of running it all. Do you like, does that what you think? It's like one silo with a bunch of, let's say, elites, and they're running each silo or something like that?
Yes, I think there's
Okay.
like a central command system, a hub,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
one central silo, and I think that that's their job is to monitor everything. And we kind of got confirmation when Bernard said Silo One monitors
Mm-hmm.
all the frequencies, right? And
Yes.
there's really all the different channels, and each silo is probably locked in. Like if it's a 60 channel radio or a 50 channel radio, that would kind of match with how many silos there are because there's 50 silos. So
Mm-hmm.
they have walkies that might have all those different like 60 different channels. You have to do the two dials on it.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me for not knowing all of like the exact words, but you can
Yeah.
get up to 60 channels on it. So there would be like 10 channels that they'd be able to use like privately without it really like aligning or going through another silo. But I do think that there's one silo controlling all that shit and running all that shit, and that's the silo again that gives power to every single IT in
Yeah.
every single silo. So that one silo has to generate how much more energy or power just to be able to power 50 different ITs in 50 different silos.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that one wire that goes into IT leads back to silo one and would
One.
probably everyone, like you'd see a bunch of different ones all going back to the same one hub, the same one
Absolutely.
silo,
Mm-hmm. That makes sense, right?
right?
Um, I like it. I can't wait to see where they go with the rest of these episodes. I think it's fire. Um, what do you think about Bernard? Well, first off, Bernard is pretty much like blabbing everything. Does he have an ulterior motive?
So he's like this is complete brand new territory because he is dead, like been
Yeah.
dead. There's no none of this happens in the book. I
Mm-hmm.
do not think he has an alternative motive. I think he was genuine when he said his whole life he thought his biggest fear was one idiot opening the door because he had to protect the whole silo.
Yes.
When he
Yes.
realized that the voice that's been telling him to do all these things still has the control to kill them all if he, for whatever reason, it wants to, I think that
Mm-hmm.
really, that betrayal, like, hit him. It stuck
Yeah.
with him. He's not going back.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if they did that kind of a twist, it could totally happen because he's not alive in the book, so that would be completely different. But I don't see that for Bernard, as weak as he is. Maybe by next season, if he makes it, if he's healed and much better and kind of goes back into his own power trip, possibly. But
Mm-hmm.
at this point, no.
I'm
That's my
right there with
opinion on
you.
no.
No, I right there with you. I agree with you. I don't think he's gonna go back, and I think he realized, like you said, like, listen, man, I was worried about the wrong thing. These things can kill us at any time, right? I was worried about someone going outside and killing us, but the threat is on the inside. So I think he more or less wants to, get rid of that threat,
Right.
and I think he's definitely on that side.
Yeah.
Now, since he's not in the book and he's dead in the book, does he survive throughout this series or does he die? What's up, Poe?
I hmm. I could see him surviving
Me
this
too.
season and getting into next season. For one, it's Tim Robbins. Like he's a huge actor. I could see them keeping him and making it in only because if the book is going to still end up where it ends up, like
Mm-hmm.
at the end of it, it kind of ends with like a this is kind of how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
could see him being a part of that ending.
The
The
ending.
way, even though he wasn't in the book, it wouldn't hurt it at all if he was able to continue this line, get better, and still wind up being a leader that's willing to work with them and set up kind of a democracy kind of a thing with them, kind
I
of like
got you.
what they're trying to do now. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, you heard Billings. He was like, I'm supposed to be writing it, and clearly nothing's changed. It's bullshit. But
Mm-hmm.
they're making it look that way, kind of a thing.
Absolutely. One more question.
Hmm.
Now, maybe if it spoils it, maybe don't answer. But Are there any places on Earth where people can live outside?
Okay, I can't tell you that.
Okay, okay, okay.
That I cannot tell you.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool.
And honestly, the show and the book might vary
Mm-hmm.
with how they handle that, but I cannot tell you that because either
That's a
way, it's a
spoiler. Yeah,
spoiler.
yeah.
It's a huge
It's a spoiler.
spoiler. But yeah.
Okay, I figured as much. Whether we know or not, it's kind of a spoiler, right?
Yep.
Um, I'm gonna put my hat in the bag and say yes, there is. I'm gonna put my hat in the bag and I'm gonna say yes, there is some place on Earth, I don't know where, that they can actually live and they don't have to be in the silo.
Well, if you already can deduce that they originally said that there was 50 silos and that they thought it
They're
would
all
be
around
all over,
together.
but then
Yes,
they're all together in
yes.
particularly like one state, then you might be able to deduce that it probably might not be a global thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely not a global thing. Thanks for showing some love, Poe. Much appreciated. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure when you come in here. But yeah, okay. So we'll definitely talk more about this another time, absolutely, because we still got 4 more episodes. I got one question for you.
Yes.
Did you watch X-Men 97?
Oh my God, yes, I did.
Did you like it?
I I liked it, but I thought some things kind of. Well, I mean, I know we're gonna talk about it. Um, I liked it. Yes, I did. Did I think it was as
Okay.
good as the last ones? No, but I still thought it was a good episode.
Okay, okay. So we're kind of on the same page on that one too.
Okay.
We're kind of on the same page on that one
I
too. I
have,
was
I
like,
have, I usually don't have that many gripes. I had some gripes, some like major gripes in this one.
Me too. Me too. Definitely that's a major guy. Danny messaged me and was like, it was fire. And I was like, yeah, it was okay. And he's
I
like,
mean,
oh, no. Uh-uh.
they mentioned certain things that I was like, "Ooh," I got excited for. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when I saw it play out, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I know. I know.
I
Me
don't
too.
know.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
best
Yeah,
way I
yeah, yeah,
can
yeah, yeah,
describe
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh,
I think I know
okay,
what parts you're talking about too. I was like, that's it?
that's it."
Really? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fletcher? How you doing?
Hey,
He
Flex.
said Juliet finally ancuied.
Yeah.
Facts, 100%.
That's, oh,
Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. It's been a while. You
mwah.
know, where you been? Where you been, you know?
Mi guapo. He's chilling in Portugal.
He said they're changing some book plots, but
Yes.
I've been loving season 3. Yeah,
Same.
season
I
3 is good.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree. I really like the adaptations. I think they're doing it for like they're heading in the right direction because they're still going to end up in the same place, and it makes it more relatable to our times, both with some of the relationships as well as like things that are actually going on in the big scene. So I'm loving it.
absolutely. And that's what I was saying too, right? For all of you that read the book and then are watching the show and not really hating the changes, that's a good thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
To me, that's people that took their time to make sure that they did it properly and still made certain changes to the show, but they made sure that they stayed true to the book. So that's perfect. That's exactly how you should adapt something. You know what I mean? You don't have to make
Exactly.
it a full one-to-one, but if you're going to change certain things, you make sure you change them, one, for a reason, and two, that they're good. So I definitely like that.
Exactly. And you should also, whatever changes you make, shouldn't deviate so much off the main course so that you can still redirect to get to the end goal that the book originally designed and the messages that the book originally designed for you to have.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that Billings is getting to do some shit.
Yes, I was so proud of our boy. Like he stepped up, he put his foot in the door. Like he literally got disrespected twice. And the third one, he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck that!" He's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck
Yeah.
that."
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he didn't overstep. I do like that. You gotta respect. Like he was very confident, but he didn't like go overboard. Like he stood his ground and he got the results and what he wanted. He didn't humiliate anybody. He was still like very poised. He is
Mm-hmm.
definitely a very poised individual. He didn't get irate and upset like you didn't really see it. But the one
Mm-hmm.
question I have about Billings is what happened to his shaking issue that he had in season one?
So if I'm not mistaken, and I know you asked that, and I started thinking back, wasn't it something he was taking that was giving him the shakes, and he
It
stopped
was
taking
correct.
it?
I
I
do
believe
remember
so.
something of that.
Yeah, I
Now,
believe so.
he is not the only one in the silo that suffers from that.
Right, right.
Does
I
any
remember there was something about the kids that suffered from it. Yeah, I remember. Don't
So
remember
I'm
what it was,
wondering if
but
they were able to cure that. I feel like they didn't directly answer that. Like that's why I wanted to bring it up. Like is he the only one that got cured? Did he make sure everybody found out about it? So I know they haven't really touched back to it. But it's just something that popped into my mind like watching him. I was like, because when he was getting angry, I was like, I was like waiting for his hand to start shaking and it didn't. I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
wait,
yeah, yeah,
what happened with that shakes thing? I had to think about
yeah,
it.
yeah. You're right. You're right. So where's your boy Brian at? He doesn't do silo. Yeah, he does. Does it on his channel on Saturday. But he just came back from vacation. He was actually in Toronto, so he's probably chilling out. That's for sure. Said, yep, Billings wasn't even meant to be sheriff due to Boyd's shaking. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Because the shaking was supposed to stop him from being sheriff, right?
right.
Yeah, yeah. He wasn't able to do that, but he ended up becoming sheriff. And then I remember him and his wife were at the table and they were talking about it. And I think they kind of deducted that it was something he was taking. So I'd have to go back and remember, but I believe it was that. I would believe it was that.
Yeah, I got to do a quick callback because that's it. I felt like it was so touch and go. Like they
Yeah.
made it a big deal and then they kind of like gave you an answer and moved on. And that's not a bad thing. I just can't really remember it.
Same here. I think it was because there was a big break between the seasons. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
now I know they're doing this one and the next season back to back, so we're not gonna get that big break before. But sometimes when these shows go on, like I I gotta go back and watch the last season of Severance because it's been so long. I don't really remember everything. You know what I mean?
Right. And we're not even going to get Sevens for a while. They just started filming again,
Filming it.
like last week.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
you know what I do have to watch? And I got through episode one. That's all I really had time for. I'm gonna wind up watching it on my trip down to Florida to catch up, like on the plane. But I need to rewatch Dark Matter because I remember
Oh,
parts of it. But I'm like, shit, that's coming back, and I loved it. Why
yeah,
can't I
yeah. Dark
remember
Matter's
it?
good. Yeah.
Shit, I gotta go back and like remember like all the quantum mechanics and how like I remember major plot points, but I really don't remember the journey there. I'm like, I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
rewatch it. It's been a minute. That's like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Takes too long for that. It sucks.
Yeah.
Said, do you guys think we will have some interaction with Solo this season from the other silo? I think so.
Yes, I think that they're gonna. Well, yes, I do think that
Yeah.
they're gonna make it. I don't know who, but
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will make it into Silo, and I think that's where we'll see some stuff happen if it does stay true to the books. Let you know probably what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see.
yeah.
But yeah, I do think somebody's making it there this season.
Absolutely. Said, Big, I don't talk Severance. After that awful 20-minute finale, season 2, building Mark with his wife for a dude to return to the facility he just destroyed. Okay. I know there was issues. Even I said there was issues with the final season, final episode, 100%. I don't deny that. But the series is still good, though.
Listen, what's her name? Cobell, whatever. She better
Cobell,
be
yeah.
yeah, Cobell better be sitting outside
Yeah, yeah.
waiting, right, for Gemma to come. I swear to God. Like I need to see
Facts.
something happen there.
Facts. Facts.
I
Me
do.
too.
For her to be like, this would happen and whatever. And like, I need to see, like, it was all her. That was all her ideas. Like, when that journal came out, Fletch, you know, we've done so many deep dives. And Anzo, when it comes back on, I got to show you the PD brain map that I did. I never really did a
Yes.
video on it. So we will break it down here and like really go through it so I can show you how PD's map lines up with the actual brain. The departments line up with the actual functions of each part of the brain that it lines up with. Even
Nice.
the path. It's sick. But
Okay.
yeah, the last episode, like I'm with Fletch. That like tore so many people apart. Like the fandom
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, we
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't. It was just crazy. Them running down the hallway. I was like, oh, I just want to fucking throw up right now.
Yeah. Me too.
Mad.
Me too. Yeah. It was a problem. It was definitely the problem.
Problem.
He said, if
Problem.
there's a show I hate, it's Severance. 20 million budget per episode for that ending. Nah, give that money to MGM to do a better From season. Laughing my ass off. Wait, hold on. You haven't been around for Fletcher. You didn't like the season of From? Is that what we saying? I hope not, because I thought it was great. I
Again,
get Yeah,
Yeah.
I get Ellie will be pregnant of Mark, but damn, awful finale in my opinion. Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. I
I
agree.
want Mark to start glitching out. Like I want whatever that
Yeah.
shit. Like I want him to start glitching out and look at her. Like I need him to have more glitches. Like it's got like that thing that they did to him. Whatever I can't even think of her name right now. Professor Rama, whatever her name was, the doctor, whatever, the one that came in and did whatever. That shit needs to start taking effect. I think. I don't know. I'm waiting for that. And Irving, oh my God, I gotta see Irving again. Man, I love
Facts.
him. I love him.
Facts.
Christopher Walken, I forget what his name
Yes.
is. Oh, mwah. I just need to see that tie up.
Facts. 100%. Said I loved it. Gave you a man in yellow POV. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It was a good season.
Hmm.
Definitely. And we still got some from stuff we're trying to plan out too. We're just getting rid of all of the stuff that we've been watching so far because we've been eating good with some of these shows, man. We
Oh
definitely been
yeah.
eating good, So we got a lot of shows that we gotta, you know, deal with first, and then we'll do some from stuff. Absolutely. So I've been hearing a lot of negative critics from season 4 from saying the plot didn't move. It didn't move a lot. You got the man in yellow POV of playing the game, and season 1 hits differently now.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All those people are bandwagon fromers. They just jumped on binge shit, even if they
Yeah.
binge it like last season and just like whatever. They haven't watched Fletch. How many episodes? Oh my God, Fletch, you've been there with me. We have done in the Discord, Anzo. So he's in multiple Discords that we're in. Do you know
Yeah.
how many like whole season like rewatches we've done on From over the years? Multiple, and then going back to specific episodes, slowing things
Yes.
down, the pictures that
Yes.
we've taken. I
Yes.
Dios mío, between all of the different like other YouTube content creators that we're all part of, like it's crazy deep dives. It's crazy. And like the only upsetting thing, Fletch, I don't know if you've heard me say this, the only thing that really ruined the experience, I guess, at the very end was the fucking Reddit AMA
Yeah.
interview that was a
Yeah.
smack in our face.
Yeah.
It was a big fuck you, and I was just so upset and disheartened. They released it on Saturday, or on Friday, right before the finale on Saturday, and I was like, that it was the worst timing ever. Fletch, the way you feel about the Duffer Brothers and Stranger Things, remember how much hate you had for them for season 5? That's the way I felt for the showrunners when they gave that AMA. Like I was wreathing, I was like foaming at the mouth, fit to be tied. I was tight. Oh my God, I was
It,
so mad. You
It
remember, Anjo,
felt
I was tight.
yeah, 100%. It felt like they were telling us, "Fuck you guys for all your theories. You're
Yeah,
doing it for nothing." You know what I mean? Like, bro, come
yeah,
on now, right? Because for since season 2, because I know they introduced Eloise in season 2. We were expecting to see Eloise, and they
mhm,
literally came out on that shit and said, "Nope, she's dead. Sorry, guys."
yep,
Like, what? What are we doing here?
yep.
I
And
feel like, yeah. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, Fletch and I have written essays that we have shared on Google Docs, like 2 or 3 pages on who Eloise could be and the theories and the facts and the episode time stamped. Like he and I have gone through that with other people, like, and we've done it on our own, like pages in the
Yeah,
watches.
yeah.
So to see that, like Fletch definitely feels my pain, I'm sure.
He said, "Oh yeah, I deleted that from my mind, Jen." And JJJ interviews, I deleted all from my mind. They should learn with the Duffer Brothers and stop doing interviews. Yeah, yeah, all of them. Because
Oh,
even Harold was like, "Oh, you guys are not ready for what the Man in Yellow is going to be," and like, wait, what? Was nothing? You didn't really reveal nothing, so I
no.
guess So yeah.
And it was like what the first episode. I'm like, okay, we were all
hmm
waiting on the edges of our seat at like weekend after weekend, and yeah, we all predicted Fatima's change some way back in
Yeah,
like season 2. Like,
yeah, we did. Yeah, but after the drawing Victor made of the man in yellow eating Eloise, she's dead, sadly. Yeah.
yep,
And he said, Harold is pissing me off. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Those guys doing these interviews making you think that you getting something and we're waiting for this shit. And I'm like,
yeah. Don't overhype your shit.
you know what I mean?
We will call you out for it.
Yeah,
Just saying,
100%.
don't overhype your
100%.
shit.
And we've talked a lot about some of the plot threads that they didn't get to, and we're like, if they don't fucking finish up these threads, like you said, like if Ellis just walks upstairs and starts to beat up the fucking golem and destroys it, like, oh, here we go. Really?
I'm like, why? Why go through all that? And if it's just for symbolism, okay, I got it. But like, she could have built it really quickly in one day. Then, like,
Yeah.
if it was just gonna be for symbolism,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know. We wouldn't have taken 3 or 4 episodes for her to take care of all that for it to just fluff to nothing.
Facts. So my question is, why would Victor keep Eloise drawings in the same car the bag of teeth was in? Weird. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, Silo, my time. Silo time, my bad. I don't know why, but I compare Lucas Kyle to Jade a lot. Yeah,
Yes.
I could see that.
They do definitely have the same type of attitude with certain people around them. I 100% agree. And he feels like he knows certain things. And then, yeah, I can see it.
Looking for answers like Jade was doing and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, I could definitely see that, you know?
Absolutely.
My only critiques on City 4 was wasting episode 5 and 6 on the build-up to have that rushed finale. Doing the whole cave plot in less than 20 minutes is wild for me.
Yeah, it was. It went really quick for them to do all that. And like, even by the time they figured out to use the bones as shovel and then the whole, this is our daughter. I was like, stop, who cares?
Yeah,
Turn that bitch upside down, use it as a shovel. Let's go. Like, we've already established that one of them are going to be your kid. Why?
Yeah. It didn't feel like they had a sense of urgency in some of those scenes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, no, you got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
And then I was mad, like, it ended with Fatima, like, swing, punch, hit, you got claws now, something. I was waiting for a fight, and I'm not a violent person, per se, but I do think that she should have swung. I was waiting to see, even the one of them, there was 2 monsters on her, like, no one's hitting, they're just all screaming. Why?
Yes.
I want to see a monster bash.
Yes. It should have ended with them like some sort of fight. You know what I mean? She grabs the creature grabs her, and then it ends. Okay. At least she was fighting, but no, they just stood there screaming at each other. Said a ton of TV shows recently focusing on memories. On Kui, facts.
Yes.
Said who cares, Jen?
I care.
Remember who I was. Shut up, Fatima. Yeah. I'm curious. I'm curious to know what you think, Fletcher, because we've been having a debate whether Fatima is going to be a good creature or she's going to go strictly bad. Let us know what you think on that one.
I definitely want to know because I haven't caught this yet.
Oh, and them being afraid to kill off burned patty, saying it would be too much for the audience. Oh my God, I hated that.
I hated that. So upsetting. Like I said, just the whole AMA thing, all of it was just.
Yeah, I like. What do you mean too much? You only gave us what 2 deaths in that episode?
Yeah.
And Elgin wasn't even that gruesome. You know what I mean? Like
I know. And, like Roger and Elgin. That's it. It's Roger and Elgin, and they're not even like main characters.
No, not Elgin and Marielle. Yeah, Marielle.
Okay, Marielle.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about Marielle too.
Yeah, exactly.
That was probably the most moving scene. Not even when she died, but
the crying.
He was holding her and Boyd walked in. That was the emotional part. It's like I'm like, oh, okay. If Marielle don't come back talking to Chrissy in that fucking ambulance, I swear to God, I'm telling you, if I don't hear Marielle's voice crack through a radio, we got a problem.
Facts.
Pointless.
Facts. Said Fatima is gone and there's 2 more incoming. Here they come in 3. They equals man in yellow, entity, she, and it. He, it. Interesting.
Yeah, it.
2 more transformations into creatures. You'll see I got Rando and Sarah or Boyd. I know I had a theory about Boyd earlier. I don't remember when we talked about it, but I said, yeah, I could see something happening to Boyd or something like that, you know?
Right.
But not Sarah. Sarah's the MVP. Sarah got to get out. Sarah got to get out. Sophia definitely gonna shapeshift into Elgin in season 5 once they find Sophia's true identity. Just watch. I agree with that 100%.
I do too. I want to see where Claire dumped this body.
Me too. Samario actress been on set, so she's on season 5. Oh, really?
I wonder if she's gonna be a Khatri to Christy.
Maybe because we know Elgin was on the set too, right? So that
Right.
confirms to me that she's probably going to be changing into Elgin.
Yes, 100%.
They touch, they break, they steal. They touch Boyd, spider bites, they broke him, and now it's time to steal him like they did Fatima. Ooh. I like it, Fretch. I definitely like it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anything else about this Silo episode, Jen?
Uh, no, but I'm wondering if they're going to be able to use these cameras or what's going to happen with the cameras that kind of really happen in Glenda and how I almost said Boyd, how Billings is kind of going to handle that because that's very different. So I'm very curious, and where these light bulbs have gone and what's happened with that storyline because that to me is probably one of the most unpredictable storylines that they're really putting out. And, there's some. When we saw Senator Thurmond come out and she asked to save the world, I'm really curious to how they're going to set up the pacing for that because I'm pretty sure, Brian and I discussed, we're pretty sure we know where it's going to end in order for season 4 to pick up and finish off. So I'm curious to see how they're going to get there and what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right? Because they can't give us all that information all together. So we'll probably get a lot of flashbacks in between the episodes to kind of piece it all together. I don't think they're going to give it to us all in one shot, but you never know.
Right.
They also touched Kenny in the cicadas in his dream, so I don't know who else is transforming. Where do you think the reporter and the congressman will go now that their car is being controlled by someone else? So we already seen that they took them to the airport, right?
Right.
Airplane
To that
bunker.
hangar. Yeah.
To the hangar. And now Jen will probably be able to tell you where they're going after that.
So I think they're going to. So Senator Thurmond is going to have, or is probably going to show her project and how she wants to save the world. And in that project, in a bunker, she will have
It's the
equipment
silos.
and like a live, and she's gonna in a lab, and she's gonna be able to have him engineer and be the architect for the silo when she gives him certain parameters. So I do believe that probably in that hangar, they're gonna probably take off and go somewhere where they're gonna have their own private area, and they're gonna get set up there, and it's, I think that Helen is going to be used to write things that are going to go into like the pacts and the order, and Daniel will be helping her as well as being the architect, and Senator Thurmond will be giving what she wants in there as well. So I do see that happening, and I'm curious to see if the friend comes back into play. Another friend or another person. I'm hoping that there's another character that comes in.
Absolutely. Which I'm thinking it might be. Remember when they went to go get the headphones?
Oh yeah, the
Right?
you hear the recorder.
Hear the recording, right? And they
Yeah.
ended up taking that guy, right? So now that I'm thinking about it, and maybe you can answer this, because that guy that took them there, the first one that came out, he was the one that tried to get them not to search for these things, right? He was like, listen, you need to go back to this and that. So I think it was a test, right? A test to see how determined they were, what type of people they were, and they wouldn't stop. And then now it's like, okay, now we can show you this stuff. And I believe they might have that guy with them as well.
Yes, I think that would be a really good person to have with them because he's already got the clearance and all that. So I do think
Yeah.
that would be the person, the friend that needs to come in.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if this shit is happening in real life, laughing my ass off. In the show, U.S. is at war with Iran, literally what's happening now. And I've heard some stuff of underground cities built in the USA.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
listen. I know a couple of years ago, I remember I was watching like just YouTube and I was like, yo, why is everybody building bunkers? Like there was so many videos about people building bunkers and shit. I was like, yo, why is everybody building bunkers? And I'm like,
There's tons of people that have built bunkers and there are underground cities.
Yep.
and quite a few, and it's
Yeah, when
crazy.
we ain't part of that, so we gonna die with the rest of the poor folks, right? But I tell you, let me find out that there's a bunker somewhere, right? I am getting Jen, Brian, and all the homies, and we are fucking bum rushing that, just like we used to do back in the parties back in the day when they wouldn't let us in, and you
Mhm.
bum rush the fucking door. Yeah, that's exactly what we doing. We bum
I
rushing that
I
silo.
will I will be like Dylan or whatever Lego, whatever his
Yes,
name was in
yes,
Paradise. We rolling
yes,
up in a tank
yes,
right to the door.
yes. 100%.
I am with you on
100%.
that. But yeah, I think that that this show it does worry me that this show is a warning. Since we do know all of those things that are going down, and it's a warning that
Facts.
this is definitely a reality and a possibility. And that's probably why I really love the different adaptations that the showrunners are taking, because it really hits home to what's happening right now.
Yep, absolutely. And he said sometimes I confuse Silo with Paradise. Hulu plots feel like there are a lot of similarities. Yeah, I said that earlier, right?
That
Because
and Fallout.
and Fallout as well. Yeah, 100%. And notice a theme, right? Bunkers. Notice the theme, right? Because I remember we were talking about it earlier when we talked about a few episodes, and I was like, because I was thinking like, oh, it's an AI kind of like Paradise. I said I don't want it to be like Paradise, where it's some AI controlling it. So I like the fact that it's supposed to be people and not the AI. I like that difference. But yeah, the plots are definitely the same.
Yeah,
So,
which again, are these all messages and warnings that they're trying to show us? Because
so
remember in the early 2000s, they came out with all these Martian and alien movies, and everybody was saying it's a warning because they're going to release things. And we all had heard all of the conspiracy theories, all the stuff that was kind of going on, and what happened in 2015. And
yep.
then again recently, like they just released a whole shit ton of, yep, aliens exist, UFOs are real.
Facts.
So are they
Facts.
preparing us for if shit goes down, this will probably be the only way to survive. And if you do
100%.
survive, this is the way life is going to be.
100%. Now, I know me being as claustrophobic as I am, I think I'm going down with the ship. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to live my life in a bunker for the rest of my
Well,
life like that. I'm going down with the ship.
if the bunker is like Fallout or like Silo, I'm with you. If the
Yeah.
bunker looks like
It's like
Paradise,
paradise. Yeah.
then I'm
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Paradise I
Let me
could
be
do.
clear. I could do
Yeah.
Paradise.
Facts, 100%. Because Paradise looked like a real nice. It looked like,
Like a real city with the
yeah,
lights,
like
the way the
the
sun
lights,
comes
and
up,
it looked
and
like the sun is coming up,
they
and
even have sounds of crickets and insect, like
100%.
yeah, I'm good there.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
Exactly. A lot of people building bunkers like the apocalypse is coming. Absolutely. Never seen Fallout. I don't know. My bad. Fallout's good. You should check it out. It's a
yeah,
good show.
yeah. It's like the video
So,
game. You never played the video game either.
yeah, I played the video
Fletch,
game.
yeah, I know Fletch. You
Yeah.
play video games. You haven't played Fallout. You should check it out.
Yeah, it's a good game too. So, $1 million question: is AI taking over?
Yes. Sorry. And again, we were like, does Terminator mean nothing to people? We
Facts.
have a fucking company called Starlink and Starnet already.
Facts.
Hello. Hello.
Facts.
Oh my God.
Facts.
Let me stop.
Facts. Facts.
Let me stop.
Facts. Elon Musk, that motherfucker gonna be the death of us. Trust me.
The fact that they have like you had it like we've had now I think it's three different incidences where AI has broken out of its sandbox
Yes.
cage
Mm-hmm.
and tried to hack in or has successfully hacked in and taken over other companies or other AI systems and done some like havoc. It's done it recently, and it's
Yep.
only going to get smarter from every time that we wind up. It's going to learn every way that we go at it until it finally beats us. So yeah, get ready for like iRobot and Terminator because it's happening.
One
We don't learn.
hundred
We don't
percent.
learn. We don't
One
learn.
hundred percent. 100%. And these movies were our warnings, right? Because I don't know if you remember, but Enemy of the State, that movie with Will
Yes.
Smith, right?
Yes.
When that movie came out, they had some shit, and I was like, oh my God, they got this shit in his watch and in his shoe and shit. And look what they have now. You know what I mean? It seems like all this technology is like, hey guys, what do you guys think of this in this movie? And it's like, oh yeah, that shit is not possible. And then 2
Yo.
years later, it's possible. Okay.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I remember watching Enemy of the State, and when they were able to zoom in and know exactly where he was
Yes.
with the satellites, I was like,
Yes.
they can fucking do that shit. And
Yes.
now I'm like, yeah. And now we even
Yes.
have like face scanners. Like,
Yes.
oh God,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
All that
crazy.
was before the Patriot Act, right? That movie was
Yep.
way before the Patriot Act. So now
Way
that you
before. That
see
was in
that
the late
happening,
90s. Yeah.
yep. Imagine we're
So yeah.
already living inside a bunker like in paradise. Someone should write on the sky, "It's alive." Facts. So
They should
that
just
mother.
say, this is the firmament. It's really a dome. The earth is
Facts.
flat beyond the ice world. The ice wall, there are more lands. All the mythological creatures that you have read were really once alive. They're now just beyond the ice wall. Let me
Facts.
let me not go into it. Fletch, you already know. We have shared maps of what they say is beyond the ice wall. You and I know. We've talked about Tartaria and all that shit.
Uh-huh. Muss is definitely that Matrix villain boss. Facts. So just chill, AI. I want to see the last season of From at least. Hey, listen, I've said this too. After you give me Beyond the Spider Verse, do whatever you want. I need to see Beyond the Spider Verse first, and then you can do whatever you want. I need that trilogy to end, and then you can do whatever you want to. Yeah, From two, but I think we get From around the same time as around the Spider Verse. So give me those two things, and I'm good, 100%.
I'm more concerned in 4 years when they turn CERN back on to see what fuckery happens then. And if we have AI advancing as quickly as it does, would AI take over CERN and really fuck with our timelines and
Ooh.
dimensions and multiverses and all this shit that we hear in Avengers and in the Marvel world? I'm just saying that the reasons why they turned CERN off is some bullshit, and I don't believe half of it. But I'm like, maybe it's because AI is getting control, and God forbid they got control of that.
Facts. And that's why they're turning everything digital, right? Because now AI can rewrite, right? Give you a history
Yep.
that never existed before, and people be saying, "Wait, this is a Mandela effect." And yeah, exactly right, because AI changed that shit.
Yeah,
Fucking right.
we don't need no D4 in our water. They're just gonna wind up with all the metals that we have in our body, be able to use some magnets and some AI, and we will be
Facts.
rewritten like nothing.
Facts. Said, is it true there's another I Am Legend movie coming in the makings? Heard some rumors, but nothing official. No, it's official. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is another I Am Legend. And then he said Ice Wall. Yeah, absolutely. Said, I gave up on Spider-Man a long time ago. I actually gave up on the whole Marvel franchise. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I could see why, especially when you go back to Phase 4. I could see why people gave up on it. Phase 4 was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. To me, Spider-Man will always be Tobey Maguire. Big facts.
Yeah. I'm
I
not gonna
think
lie.
he's the
He's my first. Yeah, that's my first Spider-Man ever. That's the one that I really like cling to as well. I love Toby.
100%. And I think Tobey made a good Peter Parker. I think Andrew made a good Spider-Man, and Tom is a mix between both of them.
Right. I agree. And I think that's a big thing with the fans. I think most fans would prefer Toby over Andrew.
Yeah.
So now the rumor is that we're going to see him again, hopefully in Doomsday. I mean, he might get killed off right away in the very beginning with the whole
Yeah.
incursion, but still, we might see Toby again. So I do have hope for that.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him off. They're gonna kill off the rest of them. The old universes are gonna be dead, and they're gonna give us something new. Said the victorious side writes history. Facts. That is 100% a fact. All narratives indeed. Yep,
Yes.
you are correct. 100%. But thank you everybody for popping in. Much appreciated. It was a great show. We will be back next week with another episode of Silo, of course. We still got the round table for
X-Men 97.
X-Men 97. Thank you. Brain fart over there. X-Men 97. Thank you. He said, why is Zendaya doing Spider-Man movies? Listen, Zendaya and Tom Holland are in the fucking like 3 highest grossing movies this year.
Seriously.
It's
They're
crazy.
they're just a power couple right now. They're cleaning house.
100%.
They are cleaning house.
Spider-Man, Odyssey, and then Dune coming out. They're making bank. They're making bank. You know what I mean? So good for them.
Yeah, I can't wait for Doom to come out. I mean, I want to see Doomsday too, but like I I just want to see it kind of wrap up at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I wasn't all that excited. Like I was really excited for Dune 2, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the HBO spinoff was eh. So, but I am happy and excited to see her. I think she's amazing. So,
Absolutely. Me
yeah.
too. And I think Tom Holland's pretty good too. I don't mind him as an actor, so I don't mind that at all. You know what I mean? He's
Right.
okay. He's okay. Jen, tell the people where they can find you, please.
You guys can catch me as 1/4 of Nerdy AF. You can also catch me guest hosting with Sci-Fi Vision and Real Cinema Therapy, and of course, right here with Anzo and Big Afford Entertainment.
That is correct. And I appreciate everybody that came in. And like I said, make sure to check us out because we will be doing some other fun stuff. Peace, love, and hair grease. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.